Catastrophic.
What? What do you say, Dodge?
Looks like rain to me. Plain old rain.
Rain? Of course it's rain. Can you have a seizure or something? Dodge? I'm coming down there in about 5 minutes if you don't answer me.
Don't come down.
What?
Don't come down.
You should take a pill for that. I don't see why you just don't take a pill. Be done with it once and for all. Put a stop to it. It's not Christian, but it works. It's not necessarily Christian, that is. A pill. We don't know. We're not in a position to answer something like that. After all, there's something even the ministers don't know. I personally can't see anything wrong with it. A pill. Pain is pain. Pure and simple. But suffering is a different matter. That's entirely different. A pill seems as good an answer as any. Dodge, are you watching baseball?
No.
What?
No, I'm not watching baseball.
What are you watching? You shouldn't be watching anything that'll get you excited.
Nothing gets me excited.
No horse racing.
They don't race here on Sunday.
What?
They don't race on Sunday.
Well, they shouldn't race on Sundays. The Sabbath.
Well, they don't. Not here anyway. The boondocks.
Good. I'm surprised they still have that kind of legislation. Some semblance of morality. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
What?
Yes, that is amazing.
It is. It truly is. I would have thought these days they'd be racing on Christmas even. A big flashing Christmas tree right down at the finish line.
Not yet.
They used to race on New Year's. I remember that.
They never raced on New Year's.
Sometimes they did.
They never did.
Before we were married, they did.
Before we were married.
I went once with a man on New Year's.
Oh, a man.
What?
Nothing.
A wonderful man. A breeder.
A what?
A breeder. A horse breeder. Thoroughbreds.
Oh, a breeder man. Thoroughbreds. You betcha.
That's right. He knew everything there was to know.
I bet he took you for a good turnaround the stable, didn't he?
Knew everything there was to know about horses. We won coos of money that day.
What?
Money. We won every race, I think.
Bukus.
Every single race.
Bukus of money.
It was one of those kind of days.
New Year's?
Yes. It might have been Florida or California. I forget which.
Can I take my pick?
It was Florida.
Aha!
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. The sun was just gleaming. Flamingos, bougainvilleas, palm trees. Everything was dancing with life. Colors. There were all kinds of people from everywhere. Everyone was dressed to the nines. Not like today. Not like they dress today. People had a sense of style.
When was this anyway?
This was long before I knew you.
It must have been.
Long before I was escorted.
Escorted.
Yes.
You were escorted.
Yes.
All the way from Florida.
Yes, or it might have been California. I'm not sure which.
You were escorted all the way.
Yes.
And he didn't lay a finger on you, this gentleman breeder man. Hallie? We still in the land of the living?
Are you going out today?
In this?
I'm just asking a simple question.
I don't go out sunshine. Why would I go out in this?
I'm just asking because I'm not doing any shopping today. So if you need something, you should ask Tilden.
Tilden's not here.
He's in the kitchen.
All right.
What?
All right, I'll ask him.
Don't scream. It'll only get your coughing started.
Men, don't scream!
Just tell Tilden what you want and he'll get it.
All right, I'll tell him.
Bradley should be over later.
Bradley's not setting foot in this house.
Yes, he is, to cut your hair.
I don't need my hair cut. I hardly got any hair left.
It won't hurt.
I don't need it, and I don't want it.
It's been more than 2 weeks, Dodge.
I don't want it.
I have to meet Father Dewis for lunch.
You tell Bradley if he sets foot in this house with those clippers, I'll separate him from his manhood.
I won't be very late. No later than 4 at the very latest.
You tell him. Last time he nearly cut my head bald and I wasn't even awake.
That's not my fault.
It is too. You put him up to it.
I never did.
You did too. You were planning some idiot fancy house social. Dress up the corpse for company. Lower the ears a little. Put up a little front. Might as well have taped the pipe to my mouth. That'd be good, huh? A pipe taped to my mouth. A bowler cap on my head. Perhaps a copy of the Wall Street Journal casually placed in my lap. Labrador retriever by my feet.
You always imagine the worst things of people.
That's the least of the worst.
I don't need to hear it. All day I hear things like that and I don't need to hear more.
Well, he's not going to do it, that's all I got to say.
You told him yourself. He's your own son. You should be able to talk to your own son.
He's not setting foot in this house. He's not setting foot out here.
He won't do it again.
There's no promise. He's a snake, that won't.
Well, I promise he won't do it without your consent.
My consent? For my hair?
He feels responsible.
Responsibility for my hair?
For your appearance.
My appearance is out of his domain. My appearance is out of my domain. In fact, it's completely disappeared. I'm an invisible man.
Don't be ridiculous.
Riley wasn't even born here.
Tilden will watch out for you.
Tilden can't protect me from Bradley.
Tilden's the oldest. He'll protect you.
Tilden can't protect himself.
That's so loud. He'll hear you. He's right in the kitchen.
Tilden!
Josh, what are you trying to do?
Tilden!
Why do you join that?
Tilden, get your ass in here!
God, stop!
Tilden! Tilden, get your ass in here!
Why do you say such terrible things? That's why you're gonna lead yourself to an early grave. It's no wonder people have turned their backs on Jesus.
Tilden!
The messages of God's word are shining louder now than ever before.
Tilden!
To the four winds.
Tilden! Get your ass in here!
Dodge! You don't take that pill, nobody's gonna force you to. Least of all me. There's no honor in self-destruction. No honor at all.
Where'd you get all that? I picked it. Where'd you pick it from?
Not bad.
There's no corn out there in back.
There's tons of corn.
There's been corn out back there since 1969. That was the last of it. Last time I seeded it.
Well, it's out there now.
Hallie!
Yes, dear. Have you come to your senses?
Tim's trying in here with a bunch of sweet corn. There's no corn out back, is there?
Tons of corn.
Not that I know of.
That's what I thought.
Not since about 1969.
That's right, 1969. That was the last of it.
Well, it's out there now.
Tilden, you go take that corn back where you got it from.
I picked it. I picked it on the ring. Once it's picked, you can't put it back.
I've been had trouble with the neighbors here for 57 years. And I don't even know who the neighbors are. And I don't want to know. Now you take that corn back where you got it from. You in some kind of trouble here. You got yourself into some kind of trouble again?
No, not any trouble.
No, I am still your father. You can tell me.
I know.
I know you went out to Mexico and got yourself into some trouble out there. That is the reason you came back, isn't it?
No, I never had any trouble.
Your mother told me all about it.
What'd she tell you?
I'm not going to repeat what she said. She told me all about it.
Can I bring my chair in from the kitchen?
What?
Can I bring my chair in from the kitchen?
That's not a chair, it's a milking stool.
Can I bring it in here?
Sure, go on, bring it in. But don't call it a chair, it's a milking stool. Pretty good looking corn.
Golden.
Hybrid?
What?
Some kind of fancy hybrid?
You planted it. I don't know what it is.
Till I did. You know I didn't plant that corn. Can't stay here forever, you know.
I'm not.
I know you're not. It's not the reason I brought it up. The reason is I'm wondering what you're going to do with yourself.
What's the reason then?
The reason is I'm wondering.
You're not worried about me.
No. I'm not worried about you now.
Well, you should have been worried about me. When I wasn't here, when I was in New Mexico.
Why? You didn't do something down there, did you? Nothing serious.
No, I didn't do anything.
Well, why should I be worried about you?
Because I was by myself.
By yourself. You weren't with someone?
Can I have some of the whiskey you got there on the sofa?
Whiskey? What whiskey? I don't have any goddamn whiskey.
You got it right there on the sofa.
God damn, Tilden. Judas Priest, you come into this house after 20 years and haven't seen you, haven't heard a word from you, and suddenly you're making accusations.
I'm not making accusations.
You just accused me of hoarding whiskey under the sofa.
I'm not accusing you.
You just told me I had whiskey right next to me.
What's he doing?
Say it. I know you're not. Just shut up.
What's he doing down there? Dodge! Dodge, he's not drinking anything, is he? You see to it that he doesn't drink anything. You've got to watch out for him. It's our responsibility. He can't look after himself anymore, so we have to do it. Nobody else will do it. We can't just send him away somewhere. If we had lots of money, we could send him away. But we don't. We never will. That's why we have to stay healthy. You and me. Nobody's gonna look after us. Bradley can't look after us. Bradley can hardly look after himself. I was always hoping that Tilden would look out for Bradley when they got older. After Bradley lost his leg, Tilden's the oldest. I always thought he'd be the one to take responsibility. I had no idea in the world that Tilden would be so much trouble. Who would have dreamed? Tilden was an All-American. Don't forget. Don't forget that. Fullback or quarterback, I forget which.
Pipe down. Just let him keep babbling.
Then, when Tilden turned out to be so much trouble, I put all my hopes on Ansel. Of course, Ansel wasn't as handsome, but he was smart. He was the smartest probably. I think he probably was. Smarter than Bradley, that's for sure. He can go and chop his leg off with a chainsaw. Smart enough not to go and do that. I think he was smarter than Tilden too. Doesn't take brains to go to jail. Anybody knows that. Of course, then when Ansel passed, that left us all alone. Same as being alone. No different. Same as if they'd all died. He was the smartest. He could have earned lots of money. Lots and lots of money.
Boo-coos.
He would have took care of us, too. He would have seen to it that we were repaid. He was like that. He was a hero. A genuine hero. Brave, strong, and very intelligent.
Ansel was a hero.
He could have been a great man. One of the greatest. I only regret that he didn't die in action. It's not fitting for a man like that to die in a motel room. A soldier. Goodness. He could have won a medal. He could have even been decorated for valor. I've talked to Father Dewis about putting up a plaque for Ansel. He thinks it's a good idea. He agrees. He knew Ansel when he played basketball. He said Ansel was one of his favorite players. He even recommended to the city council that they put up a statue of Ansel. A big, tall statue with a basketball in one hand and a rifle in the other. That's how much he thinks of Ansel.
Ansel was a hero.
Of course, he'd still be alive today if he didn't marry into the Catholics. How he couldn't open his eyes to that is beyond me. Just beyond me. Everybody knew the truth. Even Tilden knew. Tilden told him time and again, Catholic women are the devil incarnate. He just wouldn't listen.
I don't remember saying that. I must have been gone somewhere.
He was just blind with love. Blind. The wedding was more like a funeral. All those Italians, all that black, greasy hair, the rancid just knew it. But of course, it was the honeymoon that killed him. I just knew he wouldn't come back from the honeymoon. What's all this mess? What's all this in my house? And you would just encourage him.
Well, we're going out in the rain for a little soiree, huh?
It's not raining now, is it?
It's not raining in Florida.
We're not in Florida.
It's not raining at the racetrack.
Have you been taking those pills? Those pills always make you talk crazy. Tilden, has he been taking those pills, those teeny little blue pills?
No, he hasn't taken anything.
It's not raining in Florida or at the racetrack or in California. It's only raining here in Illinois. That's the only place it's raining. Around the rest of the world, it's bright, golden sunshine.
What have you been taking? Tilden, you must have seen him take something.
I've been just sitting here the whole time.
Then why is he talking crazy?
I've just been husking corn.
Speaking of, where'd you get that corn from, Tilden?
Up back.
Tilden, there hasn't been corn here for over 30 years.
It's a bumper crop, unexplainable.
Tilden, I need you to tell me where you got this corn from. Because me, I have an overall view from the upstairs. And the backyard is in plain view of my window. My view is just like a panorama. And there's no corn that you speak of.
Until he says there's corn, goddammit.
Tilden, now, seeing as there is no corn, you'd rather bought this corn, or you stole it.
He doesn't have a red cent to his name. He's totally dependent.
So you stole it?
I didn't steal it.
I got kicked out of New Mexico. I don't want to get kicked out of Illinois.
Well, guess what? You're gonna get kicked out of this house if you don't tell me where you got that corn, Tilden.
Why'd you have to go talk to him like that? Who gives a goddamn where he got the corn from? Why'd you have to go threaten him with expulsion?
Now, it's your fault, you know. I suppose you thought it'd be funny. Some joke. You better get this cleaned up before Bradley sees it.
Bradley?
Bradley does not like to see the house a mess. He doesn't like it when one thing's out of place, not the slightest thing.
Bradley's not setting foot in this house.
It's his house as much as it is ours.
He was born in a hog wallow.
Don't you say that.
He was born in a goddamn hog wallow, and that's where it belongs. Doesn't belong in this house.
I don't know what's come over you, Dodge. I don't know what in the world's come over you. You've become a vengeful, spiteful, evil man. You used to be a good man.
6 of one, half dozen of another.
You sit here, day and night, festering away, decomposing. about putting up a monument for Ansel. A statue. At least a plaque.
That ought to heal things up. The statue.
If you need anything, ask Tilden. Left some money on the kitchen table.
I don't need a thing.
No, I suppose not. Still raining. I just love the smell just right after it stops. It's like the ground is breathing. Dog, tell Tilden not to go out in the back lot anymore.
All right, I'll tell him.
You gotta watch him just like we used to now, just like we always have.
All right, I'll watch him.
Good. We can't afford to lose him. Besides, I couldn't take another loss. Not at this late, baby.
Why'd you have to say that?
What?
You know what you said.
What do you know about it?
I know, we all know.
So what difference does it make? Everybody knows. Everybody's forgot.
She hasn't forgot.
Should have forgotten.
A thing like that, it's different for her. How could she forget a thing like that?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why'd you tell her it was your flesh and blood?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
I don't want to talk about anything. I don't want to talk about troubles. Or what happened 50 years ago, or 30 years ago, or in Florida, or at the racetrack, or the last time I seen it in the goddamn corn. I don't want to talk, period. Talking just wears me thin.
But you don't want to die, Judy.
No, I don't particularly want to die.
Well, you gotta talk or you'll die.
Who told you that crap?
I know it. I learned it in New Mexico. I thought I was dead, but I just lost my voice.
Might as well have been. What you come back here for anyway?
I didn't know where else to go.
Tilden, it's not natural to leave your parents at your age. There's nothing more your mother and I can do for you now. Nothing. Couldn't you find some goddamn way to make a living down there? Some way to support yourself? Well, mother and I can't feed you forever, you know that.
I didn't know where else to go.
I never went back to my parents. Never had to. I was independent. Always independent. Always found a way. Self-sufficient.
I couldn't figure anything out.
What's to figure out? You just forge on. There's nothing to figure out.
I was standing. I was pulling this smell in New Mexico. Different than Illinois. Totally different. Foreign almost. No one's a fall of it. Like pine smoking mesquite. I didn't like it out there, so I left there and I came back here.
Where you going? Up there. You're not supposed to go out there. You heard what she said. Don't play it deaf with me.
I like it out there.
In the rain?
Especially in the rain.
You're supposed to stay here. Get things for me when I need them.
What do you need?
I don't need anything now. But I might need something real soon. I can die here. I can die here any minute.
You can just yell, I'll be right out back.
No, it's too far. You might not hear me. It's too far. You gotta stay here.
Want a pill or something?
Water! Get me some water! Get this goddamn ass back in here! How long did it take to get a glass of water?
Here. You alright now? You should just rest a while.
You stay right here.
Yeah, I'll be right here.
You're not gonna go out back.
No,
I don't want to wake up and find you not here.
I'll be right here in my chair.
That's not a chair, it's a milking stool.
I know!
There's nothing for you out there, never has been. Don't give me that, that's my cap. Leave that on my head. Brandon shaved my head if I don't have my cap on. You stay right here. Everything you need is inside here. Everything. Money's on the table. TV on. Why is the goddamn TV on?
You left it on!
Well, turn it off. You can turn it back on after I fall asleep. You could watch the baseball game. You like baseball? The White Sox, right? You like the White Sox?
Yeah.
Pee Wee Reese, you remember him? He was with the White Sox, right?
No.
Pee Wee Reese. Top of the city. Runners on first and third. Bases loaded. Big, fat, knuckleball, floater, real flip, crackle, over like a skyrocket. I marked it with my eyes, right between the barber shaver and the clock. I was the first kid out there. The very first.
Harvest's over, Pops.
What's the matter with that? It's American.
American? Where's the milkman and the little dog? Oh, what's the little dog's name? Spot. Spot and Jane. Dick and Jane and Spot. See Spot run.
Come on. Knock it off, will you? That's my heritage. Have some respect, would you?
Okay, sorry.
I don't want to go in there and go acting like an idiot.
Yes, sir.
Well, I don't. I haven't had contact with them for years. I don't want them to think I'm suddenly come out of the middle of nowhere completely deranged.
What do you want them to think then?
She's gone. Grandma?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vince. I really am. I really am sorry. I won't do it again. I couldn't help it.
It's not all that humorous.
I know it's not. I'm sorry.
I mean, this is a tense situation for me. I haven't seen him for over 6 years. I don't know what to expect.
I know, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Scout's honor. Just don't say Grandma, okay? If you say Grandma, I don't think I can control myself.
Try.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Grandma? Grandma?
just drove in from New York. Before we ran in the freeway, so we figured we'd stop by. I mean, Vince was planning on stopping anyway. He said he wanted to see you. He said he hadn't seen you in a long time. Pay you a little visit? We were going through New Mexico to visit his father. I guess his father lives out there in a trailer or something. We thought we'd stop by on the way and see you. Kill two birds with one stone, you know? Vince has us thinking about his family now. I guess it's a new thing with him. I find it hard to relate to. But he feels it's important. You know. I mean, he wants to get to know you again. For all this time. Reunite. I don't have much faith in it myself. Reuniting. Vince, will you come down here, please?
Guess I'm out for a while. Grandpa.
Did you bring the whiskey?
Grandpa! It's me, Vince. Dylan's son, you remember?
You didn't do what you say you'd do. You didn't stay here with me.
Grandpa, I haven't been here until just now. I just now got here.
You left me alone, abandoned me. You went out there in the back like we told you not to do, out back there in the rain.
Is it okay?
I don't know. Grandpa, don't you recognize me? Vince, your grandson? I know it's been a while. My hair's gotten longer, maybe.
See what happens when they leave you alone? That's what happens.
What's going on, Grandpa? Where's Hallie?
Don't worry about her. She's gone for a few days. She's absconded. She says she'll be back, but she won't. The girl's still got some life left in her.
How did you do that to your head?
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't do it. What do you think I am, an animal?
Well, who did that?
Who do you think did? Who do you think?
Vince, maybe we ought to go. I mean, I don't like this. This isn't my idea of a good time.
Just a second. Grandpa, look, I just got here. I just now got here. I haven't been here for 6 years. I don't know anything that's happened here.
You don't know anything.
No.
Well, that's good. That's good. It's much better than you don't know anything. Much, much better.
Isn't there anybody looking after you?
Tilden's here.
No, Grandpa. Tilden's in New Mexico. That's where I was going. We thought we'd stop by here because it was along the way.
Well, you're gonna be disappointed.
Vince, maybe we ought to go to the motel and come back in the morning. Maybe we can have breakfast, a shower. Maybe everything will be different.
Don't be scared. There's nothing to be scared of. He's just old.
Scared?
She's a beautiful girl.
Thanks.
Very fetching, as they used to say.
Oh, God.
What's your name, girly girl?
Shelly?
Shelly. That's a man's name, isn't it?
Not in this case.
It's smart ass, too.
Vince, can we go?
Grandpa, look. Look at my face. Try to remember who I am.
she wants to go. She just got here and she wants to go. Itching.
This is kind of a strange situation for her. I mean, it's strange enough for me.
Who are you supposed to be anyway? Who are you? Who are you supposed to be anyway?
I'm Vince. Your grandson. You gotta remember me.
My grandson, Vince. That's rich.
Tilden's son?
Tilden's son. He had two, I guess.
Two? No. Grandpa, you haven't seen me for a long time.
When was the last time?
Don't know exactly. We had a big dinner. A reunion, kind of. Turkey. You made some comment about Dad's fastball, and I was a kid. It was quite a while ago, I guess.
You don't remember?
Well, no, I mean, I remember we were gathered around this big table. And you and Bradley were making fun of Dad's fastball.
You don't remember? And how the hell am I supposed to remember if you don't?
I remember being there, I just don't remember the details.
Vince, come on. This isn't going to work out. I have a feeling.
Just take it easy.
I'm taking it easy. He doesn't even know who you are.
Of course he knows who I am. He's just tired or something. Grandpa.
Stay away! Keep your distance!
Vince, this is really making me nervous. I mean, he doesn't even want us here. He doesn't even like us.
Don't you want to know what part of the country she's from?
What part of the country do you hail from, darling?
LA?
L.A.? Stupid country.
This is really unbelievable.
It's stupid. L.A. is stupid. Florida, all those sunshine states, they're all stupid. You want to know why they're stupid?
Illuminate me.
Shelly, don't.
Because they're full of smart asses, that's why. Look at her. She's insulted. In my house, she's insulted. She just got here. She's sitting over there sulking because she's insulted.
Grandpa!
This is really terrific. This is wonderful. And you were worried about me making the right first impression.
She's a fireball. A regular fireball. I had plenty of them in my day. Plenty. The temporary stuff. Never lasted more than a week.
Now, maybe you've got the wrong house. Did you ever think of that? Maybe this is the wrong address.
This isn't the wrong address. I recognize the lawn, the porch, the elm tree, and the house. I was standing right here in this house, right in this very spot.
Yeah, but do you recognize the people? He says he's not your grandfather.
He is my grandpa. I know he's my grandpa. He's always been my grandpa and always will be my grandpa.
Where's my bottle?
He's just sick or something. I don't know. Delirious?
They've stolen my bottle.
Can't we just drive on through to New Mexico? I mean, this is terrible, Vince. I don't want to stay here in this
Where's my
house.
goddamn
I thought
bottle?
it was going to be turkey dinners and apple pie and all that kind of stuff.
I hate to disappoint you.
I'm not disappointed. I'm fucking terrified. I want to go.
Where's my goddamn bottle?
He's lost his mind or something, and I've got to try and help him.
Where's my goddamn
You help.
bottle?
I'm leaving. Let go of me!
You're not going anywhere. I need you to stay right here.
Let go of me, you son of a bitch! I'm not your property!
Gee, thinks you can get me. Where you been? stole my bottle. You had no right to steal my bottle. Who the hell do you think you are?
Dad, what are you doing back here?
Oh,
It's Vince. I'm Vince.
I picked these carrots. If anybody wants any carrots, I picked them.
Wait a minute. This is your father? The one we were going to visit?
Dad.
What are you doing back here? What's going on?
This is actually your father. The one in New Mexico.
You gotta get me a bottle before Hallie comes back. Money's on the table.
I'm not going into town. I never do well in town.
Are you Vince's father?
Vince?
This is supposed to be your son. Is he your son? Do you recognize him? I'm just along for the ride here. I thought everybody knew each other.
I had a son once, but we buried him.
Don't you talk about that. You don't know anything about that.
Dad, we thought you were in Bernalillo. We're going to drive down there to see you.
Long way to drive. Terrible distance.
What happened, Dad? Has something happened? I thought everything was all right here. What's going on? Where's Hallie?
Haley's gone. Church or something. So it's church, God, Jesus, both.
Do you want me to take those carrots for you?
Shelly!
You like carrots?
Yeah. I like all kinds of vegetables. I'm a vegetarian.
Hitler was a vegetarian. Now you gotta get me a bottle before Hallie comes back.
We have all types of vegetables out back. Corn, potatoes.
Are you Vince's father? His real father? I'm asking.
All kinds of vegetables. Do you like vegetables?
Yeah, I love vegetables.
Cook the carrots, you know, you could cut them and you can cook them. You and me.
All right, sure. Whatever works.
Shelly, what are you doing?
I'll go get you a knife and peel.
Okay.
Shelly!
Go. I'll be around.
Dad, wait a sec! What the hell is going on here? What's happened to everybody?
She thinks she should get me a bottle. She's a smart cookie. Suddenly she got smart.
Grandpa, maybe you should lie down for a while.
I don't want to lie down. You go lie down for a while. See how you lie. They'll cut your hair. They'll steal your liquor. They'll murder your children. That's what they'll do. That ain't you alive.
Just relax for a while. Maybe it'll all come back to you.
Maybe you should get a lot of this. Maybe it'll help everybody identify each other.
See, she thinks you should get me a bottle.
Shelly, what are you doing with those carrots?
I'm waiting for your father.
Put the carrots down, Shelly. Will you? Look, I don't know what's going on here. But something is obviously going on here, and I'm gonna need your help trying to figure this out.
I'm helping.
You're only adding the problem. You're not helping. You're making things worse. Put the carrots down.
Stop it!
Why are you trying to make fun of me? This is my family, you know.
You could have fooled me. I'd just as soon not be here myself. I'd just as soon be 1,000 miles from here. I'd rather be anywhere but here. You're the one
Shelly, the carrots aren't going to help. The carrots are not new to the situation here!
She could get me a bottle. Easy. She could go down there, slick up to the counter. Hell, they probably give her 2 bottles for the price of 1. She's that type of girl. She could do that. She's got that air about her.
I haven't changed that much. I mean, physically, I'm just the same. Same size, same weight, everything is the same. Look at this. Do you remember this? I used to bend my thumb behind my knuckles. I did it at the dinner table. Way back when, you told me to get stuck like that. I'd never been able to throw a baseball. Dad, you remember this. Rudy Tooty? St. James Infirmary? When the Saints go march again?
He drives me crazy with that sometimes.
Oh, here's one you'll know. You just kicked me out of the house for this one.
Hello, how are you doing? I'm fine, thank you. It's so good to see you looking well this fine Sunday morning.
It's the same old me. It's the same old dependable me. Never change, never alter one iota.
Vince, don't be pathetic, will ya? They're not gonna play. Can't you see that?
Maybe it was something I did. Maybe I forgot something.
You forgot to get me a bottle. That's what you forgot. Anybody in this house can get me a bottle. Anybody. But nobody sees the urgency. Peeling carrots is more important. Playing piano on your teeth. Well, I can't wait for you all to get along in years. Becoming mobilized. Depending on the whims of others.
Boy, this is amazing. This is truly amazing. Am I being punished here? Is that it? Is this some kind of banishment? Some kind of wicked warped exile? Just tell me. Lay it on me. I can take it. This is exactly. Did I betray some ancient secret family taboo? Did I cross the line somehow when I wasn't looking? What exactly was it?
Vince, what are you doing that for? They don't care about any of that. They just don't recognize you, that's all. They haven't got a clue.
You could get me a bottle.
How could they not remember me? How in the hell could they not remember me? I am their son. I am their flesh and blood.
You're no son of mine. I've had plenty of sons in my time. Plenty. You're not one of them. I can tell them by their scent.
All right. Get you a bottle. Get you a goddamn bottle.
Will?
Yeah, sure, you bet. That's what it takes. That's what it takes for you to remember me. I'll get you a bottle. Maybe you can tell me what's going on here.
You're not going to leave me alone here, are you?
Don't listen to her. Don't let her keep you from getting my bottle. I knew she was trouble the minute she stepped in here.
You're the one who suggested it. You're the one who said, why don't you go get him a bottle, Vince? So I'll go get him a bottle, that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll jar things loose.
But I can't sit here by myself.
She thinks you should get me a bottle.
Shelly, I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out and think things through. I will go get a bottle. I'll come right back. Nothing happen, I promise.
I don't think I can handle this, Vince.
It'll be okay. Nothing's going to happen. They're not dangerous or anything.
Can't we just go?
No! Look, something is obviously falling apart here. This isn't how it used to be. It's nothing like it used to be.
Yeah. Look, you think you're bad off? What about me? Not only don't they recognize me, but I have never seen them before in my life. They could be anybody.
They're not anybody.
That's what you say.
They're my family, for Christ's sake! I should know what my family is. Now give me a break! I will go get a bottle. I'll come right back. Nothing will happen, I promise.
Unbelievable.
Nothing will happen, Shelly. Now go out. I'll get you a bottle, all right, Grandpa?
Persistence. Persistence, see? Persistent fortitude and determination. Those are the virtues this country was founded on. Stick with them and you can't go wrong. Money's on the table in the kitchen.
You'll be all right, Shelly.
I'll
Where
just be real
you
busy while you're
going?
gone.
Want anything, Dad? Yeah. You. Dad. From the store. I'm gonna get Grandpa a bottle. Do you want anything from the store?
He's not supposed to drink it. Haley would be disappointed.
He wants a bottle.
Don't listen to him. He's the one who stole my bottle. You come consult with me before you do any transaction with him. He'll steal your blind.
Be right back.
Where you going?
To get the money.
Then where you going?
The liquor store?
I don't want you going out somewhere drinking by yourself. You come right back here.
I will.
You got responsibility now. I don't want you walking out the back door. You come up back front here where I can see you.
All right, I will.
He'll probably go out back, fall in a hole, drown. Never get my bottle.
I wouldn't worry about Vince. He can take care of himself.
Oh, independent, huh? You got the money?
Yeah, $2.
$2 is $2. Don't steer.
What kind do you want for $2?
Whiskey. Gold Star Sour Mash. Use your discretion.
Okay.
Nothing fancy.
Yeah. Did you drive all the way from New Mexico?
No! Look, while I'm gone, try to remember who I am. Try real hard to remember. You might suddenly come back to you in a flash.
It's a long, terrible road. It always feels like you're gonna fall off into blackness.
You really don't recognize him? Either of you?
Recognize who?
Vince!
What's to recognize?
It'd be cruel if you recognized him and didn't say anything. Wouldn't it be fair?
Cruel?
Well, it would be. I mean, it's not really possible, is it? That he's not related at all? Just a stranger? He seems so sure about it.
I thought I recognized something about him.
You did?
Yeah. I thought I saw a face inside of his face.
Well, it was probably that you saw what he used to look like. He
He doesn't?
Not stuff like that.
What does he tell you?
You mean in general?
Yeah.
He tells me all kinds of things.
Like what?
I don't know. I mean, I can't just come right out and tell you how he feels.
Why not?
Because it's stuff he's told me privately.
So you can't tell me anything?
I don't even know you. I'm not even sure he knows you.
Tilden, you go out in the kitchen and make me some coffee. Can't you see the girl's nervous? He's about to jump ship any minute.
He's all right.
Well, you can't tell me anything?
I can tell you some things. I mean, we can have a conversation.
You can?
Sure. We're having one right now.
We are?
Yes, that's what we're doing. It's easy.
So there's certain things you can't tell me,
Right?
and there's certain things I can't tell you.
Okay.
No one's supposed to hear it.
Well, you can tell me anything you want to.
I can't?
Sure.
It might not be very nice.
That's all right. I've been around.
It might be awful.
Can't you tell me anything nice?
Can I touch your coat?
My coat?
You don't mind?
I guess. It's cashmere.
Cashmere.
My arm is getting tired.
Can I hold it?
My coat? I guess. You can have it if you want.
I can?
I've got a raincoat in the car. That's all I need.
You have a car?
Vince does.
I had a car once. It was a white car. I drove through mountains, past snow.
Must have been fun.
I would drive past the desert. I would drive way out past desert. I would drive past tiny towns.